Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Thank you for joining me for the late night live stream. And as you can see, we are on the YouTube account, but there has been an update that actually came late this morning, which goes ahead and sets up the companion server. As you can see, right now we are on the classic idle heaps of heroes. So this is the classic version. There is the companion server, the new server that does not share characters with the classic server. I want to go ahead and I want to update this and see if we can get into the companion server, because a lot of players were saying that it's up, that we can go ahead, we can hop over. Now I hopped over on my Android or my Apple device. It worked incredibly well. And as you can see here, it says it has to load a little bit. And then the AFK Companions is going to be up. And again, I believe today was the day that it came up. What is going on, Soul and Wicked as well? I want to hop in here and, like a lot of players were saying and asking, are we going to be playing AFK Arena Companions? Yes, I'm going to have an account on both. My love, my passion, everything with AFK Arena. I want to see how this works and how this really works out. Now you'll notice a couple different things that we've been kind of running through is they had the new Awakened hero that came out, which of course is the Awakened version of Solus on the Companion server. Within the Companion server, it is available. You get the hero for free when you unlock a certain amount of Wilder. So talk about a game-changing difference than accumulating and getting all of those time emblems that you can actually just unlock a certain amount of Wilders, and then you get the Awakened hero unlocked there. Kind of crazy to think. Companions is like high rewarding, slow AFK. That's what I'm thinking, Comedy. I want to check it out. It's in the same app. That was the interesting thing that a lot of players were kind of questioning, Soul, is it comes and it is in the same application. So if you download AFK Arena, and if you remember this from original AFK Arena, this was actually Hogan and Cedric, if you remember. But overall, going through here, it's a faster kind of gameplay. Ultimate ability. So it's going to go through all the tutorials, going to go through the basics because this is the first time, but I definitely want to check it out. And of course, there's Muriel. There is the icon for it. And there's bosses at the end of every stage, which I love. I think it's a really cool idea. I want to go in here, and I don't know about the codes. I haven't seen any codes. If you have companion codes, go ahead and drop them in there. I want to see what this is going to look like and how these heroes, how this is going to look up. So even there, guys, we have a little pig guy with the double axes. They added a lot of different things to AFK Companions, as well as kind of some of the different things that we're seeing from AFK Companions to AFK Journey. I even like the victory screen. It's pretty cool. So if you're going, get all heroes unlocked. And there is Rowan right off the back. How do you switch to it? I just did a second ago. Hey, Alfred Us, what is going on? So you can see you get all heroes. That's right. They are giving you availability to all of the heroes, and you'll get them over time. Don't know exactly how we're going to build them out, what it's going to look like, because I remember from the beta test that we were doing that the other way, the beasts were incredibly different. Tap the screen so you can see we tapped it once, we tapped it twice. It continues to level up the chest as you tap this chest. It's pretty cool. I think, and again, playing AFK Arena for such a long time, seeing the difference in here and seeing how they're kind of building it and what it's looking at is going to be interesting. I want to hop in here. I want to do some levels, want to do some summons. What's going on, F? How are you playing? I thought it wasn't in the US. So they released something that it came up today. I seen something on Facebook. It says, go ahead and download it right now. This is the reason why I haven't played it at all, is because of the United States, we're not available. It said there was a release yesterday. That, of course, included right here. You can see we're in the game. We swapped over with the FHG account. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to call this the FHG YouTube account, and we're going to be covering it. Even here, they added some new heroes in here. They added quite a few different things that we're not seeing in AFK Arena. And it's interesting too, because it's the same application. It came up yesterday. There you go, Soul. So when I seen it and I went to bed, it wasn't up. Got up this morning. I seen it over on Facebook that it was up and it was available. You could look at it. You could download it. Picked it up and definitely wanted to come in here and play this out a little bit. And you can see even here we got our fireballs and looking at Rowan, which of course my boy Rowan, absolutely love utilizing Rowan. Want to see kind of what's different in here. Even here, we got skins. So yeah, the true baller skin. And it's also interesting to me, like, how do they make the call on what to bring over and what not to bring over, and what exactly does that look like? Again, I know it's going to take a little bit of time to see what it does look like in this game, how it really works. And I want to kind of break it down because I know a lot of players are trying it out. A lot of players are testing it. To go in here, hop in and do kind of a little quick sneak peek at it, see what it's all about, see what we kind of think about it overall as the AFK community. You can see unlocking a few more things in there, equipping some gear. So there we go. We can continue through here and get right through here. I'm already in chapter 6 with 3 level 100 heroes. That's kind of crazy. And do you get to choose your partner? Yes, you get to choose your partner. There you go. So just what Soul, and Soul seems a little bit further in the game than we are right now. Want to hop in. There we go. Starting your thrilling adventure in Asperia now. And I'm hoping we can speed this up a little bit. I'm hoping we can go through here a little bit faster. And again, I like some of the different heroes. It's not just the same legendary heroes that we've seen before. They do have some new heroes in here, which I like. Choose your partner. So is that, because I remember, again, I'm thinking Soul when we were on the test side, when we were doing the test side of this, that you got a couple people, you could choose your partner. And I think that's what you're talking about. And then you could borrow heroes back and forth between the partner. I want to see exactly what that looks like. But like I said, it's even super easy with being able to, and I want to say this is that auto battle? Am I picking up, am I seeing the auto battle in here? Because I thought it said the next battle will commence in just a couple seconds. And I don't see, I know Rowan doesn't have the cart right now, but I think it's going to be a built-in auto battle if I'm looking at this. What's going on, Simon? Up to 5 heroes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Comedy. I reinstalled yesterday, gave me the option of companions or the usual AFK. If I go with the new one, you do not. So Midnight, it has the ability to go between those. So if you log into AFK, if you log into the new one, you can switch to the old one as long as it is the same one. You can go back and forth. Yeah, there we go. Next stage automatically in 2 seconds. Guys, that alone would be a game changer in AFK Arena. Being able to just auto battle right through a ton of this content. And I'm wondering if it's going to pick up. Nope, it stopped the auto battle. I didn't know if it was just going to pick up in there, but I want to start this and see, again, kind of the similarities. 5 years of AFK Arena and now being able to see something and enjoy something that's a little bit different. I'm pretty stoked about it. Yeah, the auto battle if we don't click. So there we go. So auto battle built right in. And I was also thinking, and we kind of talked about this a little bit, is when it comes to this game, it seems like they brought over a lot of the good parts of AFK Arena. And as of right now, left all the parts, all the sticking points through the years that players got kind of stuck on from, you know, how difficult it is for the Awakened heroes. You know, even looking at a couple things like the collections, it seemed like there was a point where they may have went a little bit wrong in AFK Arena. And a lot of players are saying this is kind of the collection or the correction itself of how players were playing the original game and how it's going to look now. I'm wondering if I can go up here and we can actually fast forward this. There we go. Oh, we got to get 228. All right, so we still got a little bit more before we can go ahead and just kind of burn right through this. But that's cool. So like to do companions, it's starting over. It is a new game, Midnight. It is an entire new game that you're starting over. It is not AFK Arena, even though it's very similar to AFK Arena. This is an entire new game that is separate, independent from AFK Arena. Enemy looks strong. And I think this is where we can borrow some friends. Because there we go. We got Belinda. You know what? We could do Grez in there. And there, of course, is the chain disease back here. Breaks his chains. And Belinda just wrecks him. Now, I believe at this point, there's also super limited heroes in here. And again, thinking back when we started AFK Arena, we had 12 heroes. Now AFK Arena, I believe, is north of 150, maybe north of 160. So it's incredible how far the game has really come. There we go, a tier list. Yeah, tier list might take a day. We might have to take a day. Honestly, I still don't know how collections work. Collections are tough. Collections are, and that's where, again, a lot of players got kind of stuck with collections that they weren't too happy with them. But look at that, a double pull. Streamer luck right off the bat. Who do we pick up? We pick up a copy of Hodgkin. So they brought over Hodgkin. I want to pick up the diamonds. I don't want to miss out on these either. So there is a copy of Hodgkin, and we get a Strilda. Now remember, a Strilda does incredibly well early game because of the crowd control, the ride through. I want to see. So there we go. So we could share this. I'm not going to share it right now. I'm going to save it to see what we get. Now there is the Stargazer, summon a total of 550 times to unlock that Temple of Ascension. I believe we got double copies of Rowan right there, which takes into Elite Plus. So I'm wondering if the Ascension in here is very similar to what we've seen before. Here is our first purchase, which I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should go pay to win. New Awaken should build, please. Are you talking about AFK Arena, Jadu, or Companions? Because Companions, there's only one. There's only one as we sit right now in here. But there we go. So we got Rowan. Again, we got reinforcements over here that we can pick up. And honestly, you know what? Let's swap out Belinda. I'll swap Grez in here. We'll let this auto for a little bit and see. If you get an alert or anything in game, auto battle stops. Yeah, that kind of stinks. I hope they kind of override that they'll let it just go forward comedy. It'd be pretty cool. I honestly, yeah, collections, like I said, AFK Arena, New Awakened, no. I would not build him. If you have every hero built right now, Jado, you could build him. We're not seeing his utility at all with the Awakened version of Thorin. I think that's who you're referring to. Right now, the Awakened version of Thorin, Cursed Realm, Nightmare Corridor, Treasure Scramble, he is not being used in any of those places. So again, I put out a video last night. I know I got quite a few views, but looking at where we're seeing or really not seeing the Awakened version of Thorin, I wouldn't build him right now, because when you start thinking of the bigger heroes, your Athelia, the Leica, Gavis, Shemira, Belinda, those heroes already have an incredible amount of utility, and we already know how those heroes work. We know where they work. We know how they perform. It seems like the skill or the kit that they brought out with the Awakened version of Thorin is not working very well at all, which is kind of sad. What's going on, Jaffa? Thanks for joining us for some AFK Arena Companions on the new account. There is our Resonating Crystal. Now remember, the changes to the Resonating Crystal, this has all of your heroes in here. That's right, there are no longer, if you think right now, as it sits today, Resonating Crystals, you have to unlock them with all of your little resonating stones. You have to keep all the heroes in here. This automatically puts all of the heroes up to their level. So even swapping over here, we can go in here and let's look at like a Hodgkin, which is in the crystal, but I think a Strilda was not. I believe at this point, it is going to put your 5 highest heroes in there in its entirety. So right there, level 10, putting everyone to level 10. You don't have to worry about the Resonating Crystal. You don't have to worry about swapping out heroes and all of, again, the little minutia stuff that we kind of dealt with AFK Arena. You're going to have the ability to just build 5 heroes. All of those heroes are going to convert straight into essentially the heroes that are going to be built within formations. And again, pretty cool way that they built this out. Thinking of the sticking points that we see with AFK Arena, could make a really big difference. This game could be really big, collecting or really correcting some of the paths that were kind of off. And even looking here, guys, they're all 20. So that's simple to be able to go on the Resonating Crystal and literally just build these heroes up, and all the heroes in the bottom get all of those. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. They really did make the NC or the RC really, yeah, OP in Companions. Yes, absolutely, Soul. Again, it's cool to see that some of the sticking points that we had with the original game are not here. It is pretty cool. It's the first time in years that chat is not being weird. Oh, as of right now, comedy. Yeah, you might have to give it a day and it's going to be crazy. So in the Resonating Crystal before, Devin, is when you put in all of the heroes, all of the other heroes, you had to put them in the Resonating Crystal. So you actually had to physically put the heroes in there, Devin. And if you had heroes that were stronger or weaker from before, you had to change it up. You had to take the heroes out of the Resonating Crystal, had to wait for that stupid 24-hour cooldown before you put other heroes in there. You don't have to put them in there. Yep, that's exactly it, Devin. There's no more demand for diamonds in there to unlock the slots. And if you remember older AFK, I'm going back probably a year or two, you never, ever, ever had enough slots in the resonating crystal to put all the heroes you wanted, you were literally swapping them every single tower formation that you were doing. If I was doing the Greyborn tower that moved to the light bearers, I had to pull the light bearers out of there, I had to put the Greyborns in. It was just an absolute nightmare when it came to going in there and swapping everything out of the resonating crystal, which again, that's done. In the arena, they limited numbers of heroes you can have in companions. You can have as many as you want. Oh, that's pretty cool too, Soul. And again, I know it's new, I know it's flashy, I know it's something new to AFK Arena. Definitely wanted to check it out, wanted to see what it's all about. Even there, right there is our Beast Ground. Now, if you remember, the Beast Ground is totally different. They revamped all of the Beast Grounds. Even in here, you can see we can go ahead and capture our Beast. We're going to unlock a zone. These are the beasts. So when you get in here, look, it's a bell bellow, and you can see we have a few similar beasts. Some of these are a little bit different, but even clicking here is I'm going to randomly get one of these 3 beasts. So when I click this one, boom, there we go. It pulled this beast, and I think this is just automatic. Video, oh, there's a video for it. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. I'm not too worried about the video. So we can capture beasts, and again, it's going to pop up all 3 places. Whatever we're looking for, we'll go for a beast down here. Boom, there we go. There is our fire breather. Totally different on how you're building these. There's the shroom spooter, which I don't know if it's called that. Shroom spooter, yep, there we go. And you'll also notice that is only blue. Now these take copies of, you get additional copies, you can level them up. You can also get the skills up on the beasts themselves. Again, it's interesting to see exactly kind of how they did this with the beasts. And looking here, again, you can get a couple different things, leveling them up, but you can see all of the beasts through here. And then of course you can kind of level this up, kind of like the resonating crystal, for all the beasts to get stronger through the summons. And then the beasts themselves can get stronger when you're building these out themselves. So again, it's pretty cool. Yeah, DJ. And that's what a lot of people are saying is they took the bad things of AFK Arena that people were really stuck on, and they changed it up quite a bit. With the beasts, there's even quite a few new beasts in here. So you can come in, you can enjoy, there you go, new beasts appearing. Which I think that might have been the shroom spooter. Again, I didn't have the ability to play this on, I wasn't able to play this. I played the 2 beta versions, and then the last version that came out, I could not play at all. I did not have the ability to, because I'm in the United States, to actually hop in here and play this itself. So you can see one time, got diamonds on 2 times. So very similar, again, to what we see. Now the bosses, I love that they have the bosses at the end of stages. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Again, some of the changes they've done in here. It looks like, yeah, there's fast rewards. And I'm going to have to join a guild. We're going to have to pick up a couple things. Even right there, there's our Flutter Plume Owl. You can see the skills that it has down here. Pretty crazy. Pretty cool. The way they make you summon pets is different than Arena. Yes, in that... I did Soul, same thing. I liked how they had us summon beasts in here. I did like it, and I do like it a lot better than they did it in AFK Arena. I do like how they are in really how they're building a lot of stuff in here. I'm pretty happy with. I am pretty happy with how they are doing this. So let's go in here, and you know what? They're all at 821. I'm going to put my shroom spooter in there. I love the little spider. There he is, right in the bottom, doing what he does. But it's very cool to see. Hopefully Adventure Black can get a guild going and commanding. Oh, that would be really cool, Devin. I know right now a lot of players were also asking about what was going on with the Abyssal Expedition. We've killed the boss, I believe, 4 times at this point. And the third time, and we're getting ready for the 4th kill. We've been just waiting, and then of course everyone's gonna burn through everything at once, trying to get it down ASAP. Yeah, that'd be cool. They have those bosses until chapter 5, then it's back to normal. I did not know that, Soul. You know what? I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna let it run. Again, pretty cool. You see some mushrooms back here. Shroom Spooter doing exactly what he does. How does anyone know what the hero return perk means in companions? Hero return perk means in companion. In companions, Quincy, I do not know. I don't know if Soul knows. Because again, we played the beta. We didn't get any of the hero perks, any of the hero returns, but we did play initially in beta, coming back now. You can see just starting right now. Didn't get any perks, didn't get anything. Soul's going to check it out because I know he's been playing. I think he said in chapter 6 already. Should I save up or summon for the awakened version of Leica? Honestly, I would do Leica. Kook, I'm sorry I didn't see that. Yeah, I would do Leica. If you look at an awakened hero, Leica is very unique in the way that she enters battle, the damage she does in formations. I would definitely summon Leica. Again, Athalia, Leica, Belinda, Shimira. Very, very cool heroes. Work incredibly well. Work in a lot of different places. Awakened Thorn just got buffed. I think I seen two patch notes. I think Jalen, I think I seen 2 patch notes about it. Not sure exactly where he's going to be worked or if he's going to be used anywhere. Again, it's hard because we have a hero like the awakened version of Thorin that you can't buff. That's where, again, a lot of players are kind of stuck on the fence because you can't buff them. I'm on chapter 25 in Companions. How do you like the game? I like it. I think, again, even taking a break, we're going to have to see the longevity of the game, how it works, with the new release, everything else. But some of the changes in here, I absolutely like. I think it's really cool how you get the beasts in here, the resonating crystal, even getting the awakened heroes. There's a lot of things in here so far that I really do like. We're just going to have to see longevity-wise what it looks like. What is going on? Purple Butterfly. What's going on, Carol? How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. We're having the first day of the new account for AFK Companions, and I believe this is the official release. I believe this is when the game is going to stay up as it is. They stood it up actually pretty quick. When you think of AFK Journeys, that took a long time to get AFK Journeys. I know a lot of the material, was recycled from this game, but when you think of the difference between the time to stand up the entire game, and again, I'm assuming here they're just using the exact same platform, but very, very quick to get this game up and going in comparison to what we've seen before. I don't think this is the test. I don't think it is. What faction should I focus on? I'm going to do Greyborn. Even just thinking, friend settings, there we go. There's Miko. Let me see. So there's send and receive. So companion points, they're still the same. And you know what? I'm going to do, can we change our name? I think we can. I want to see if it'll let me do the same FHG. Then we'll do our little crazy line. YouTube. Let me see if that'll work. Boom. There we go. FHG YouTube. We are back in business with the YouTube account. Making a lot of daily progression in here, which is cool. I want to go ahead, and I think I'm at the point where we can unlock this a little bit further. And look at that. We got a new subscriber. Thanks for subbing to the channel. And again, guys, I'm going to be covering both AFK Arena and Companions. I want to see where this game goes. I'm super stoked. And again, it's new, it's shiny. We'll have to see. Hopefully it's not a crazy, incredible, big time sink like what we've seen in there with AFK Journey. That's the exploration of AFK Journey, the time sink of AFK Journey was kind of the part where I got kind of stuck, that I didn't want to put an insane amount of time into the game. But this one, I don't feel like it's going to be quite the same time constraint than what we were seeing with AFK Journey. I feel like, and of course, I love AFK Arena way more than I loved AFK Journey. So it's pretty cool. They should change Awakened Thorn E60 to drain enemy HP. They got to do something. They got to do something. Again, I know a lot of people who are playing or using the Awakened version of Thorin. Again, it doesn't seem like people are super impressed with the hero, which is sad. It is very sad. I highly recommend Wilder if you get a free SPR. Oh, that's right. Yes, you get. I forgot about that live in this right now. So remember, AFK Arena, to get the Awakened heroes, you have to use time emblems. This game, it is Wilders. If you focus and build out Wilders, when you get right there 5 Ascended Wilders, you get the Awakened hero for free. Let me say that again. When you get 5 Ascended Wilders, you get the Awakened hero for free. Big things in here, really, Carol, is number one, the way that the game works itself, but the way that also that you get beasts in here. The beasts are totally different in here. The way that you summon them, the way that you get them. There is some, a lot of the same heroes are pulled over, but even the beast grounds, it's entirely different on how you do capture the beasts in here. The way that you acquire your awakened heroes, again, totally different. The way you can build up beasts, you can build them out different. They have different skills and abilities, is kind of cool as well. I know a lot of players, even new beasts in here. The Dynacore Orb, there's a couple new things, and there's quite a bit of different gameplay on the different ways that they built it. You get a free awakened hero. Yes, you do get a free awakened hero. You don't have to summon them. They come for free in this game, which again, kind of crazy to think, but yes, it does. And it is a little bit of a different build when it comes to how this game functions, how the game works. It is a little different. So every hero, no, that there is not. So when you look at the heroes that are within this game, it is super limited as it sits today. I mean, we have 6 Celestials, 5 Hippos. That's it. So when you think of us having, 160 plus heroes in AFK Arena, they didn't bring over a lot of the heroes. They've slowly introduced, I believe, a couple more. But as of right now, they haven't pulled over a ton of the heroes. And again, there's a couple. Who are the Awakened in companions? The Awakened version of Solus. The Awakened version of Solus is the one and only SP Awakened hero that we have in companions as it sits today. Don't know the release schedule. Don't know exactly what it's going to look like in the future for this game. For the release schedule, for anything of that nature, only time will tell. Only time will tell exactly what we do get in here. You can see they give you all the heroes for free. Right here, this is going to be the Awakened version, or excuse me, the original version of Leica. We can go ahead and claim that. Boom, there is the first Wilder that we get. Very, very imperative to build this. Now, like I said earlier, with the Resonating Crystal, I don't have to do anything. Guys, this hero already comes at the lowest level of the hero in the Resonating Crystal, and I'll show you a big change right there. So we summoned a new hero. There's Leica at level 20 because, of course, the lowest hero that I have in here is level 20. Don't have to add it in the Resonating Crystal, nothing. So when you think of the heroes and the utility that we see within these heroes themselves, you can literally swap heroes. For instance, watch, I'll take her, we'll modify, I'll swap with, let's say, right here. We'll swap these two. They swap places. Now, of course, I can go back here and Leica can be leveled up because I just swapped her. Instead of having Movis, I drop Leica in there. Same here, we can just drop this off. All the heroes are going to stay at the exact same level, which is really cool. Talk about making it very simplified to go through here, change your formations, set everything you want. Again, it's very cool to see some of the parts and how they did this. Iran feels OP in companions. Honestly, Iran was super OP. No, I haven't got to the arena. Soul was talking about the arena a little bit. Why play this over AFK Arena? Honestly, it's a different game. It is a different game. I like how it looks, even like the artsy part they put in it, like what Carol said. There's a lot of changes that do make the game different. And the big thing, like we talked about earlier, it seems like they took the best parts of AFK Arena and moved them over to companions, and that's what they're running with. That's exactly what they're running with in here. Again, when you think of collections, when you think of a lot of other parts in AFK Arena that really upset the community, that drew a lot of players away from AFK Arena, it seems like they changed a lot. Like, for instance, when the beast system came out, players absolutely hated the beast system in its entirety. They hated the baits. A lot of players still do not like the baits. This is a different way to summon beasts. When it comes to the Awakened Heroes, everyone just really lost it. When it came to getting the time emblems, how difficult they are to build, how long they take to build. Now you get them through Ascended Heroes. You don't have to get the time emblems. You don't have to build up the heroes. You get them automatically with having so many Ascended Heroes in this game. It's kind of crazy. What's up, Primo? Will this stream be voided? What do you mean? Will this stream be voided? I'm not sure what you mean. No, AFK Arenas is out, guys. Or excuse me, AFK Companions is out. Is it going to be voided? No, I'm not sure what you mean. What's going on, Juan? AFK, yes, Arena is different than Companions. Yes, It definitely is. It is completely different. Now, again, from my understanding and the release on Facebook, this isn't the beta. This is AFK Companions as it sits today. If you download it and if you have AFK Arena, AFK Companions is built right into that exact same app. You can switch right between them. I think it took the player's suggestion and tried to make rear. Yeah, and I like a couple other things, Carol, that they do. Like they have the companion, or they have the campaign mode. When you get a little bit further, you have a hard mode campaign, which of course gives you more rewards. There's some pretty cool things, again, that they built in this where a lot of players hate the campaign. They never made it worth the campaign in AFK Arena, which again, this is a little bit different. They changed up how they're doing it. Campaign view, a little bit different. Gonna have to see exactly how it works. I can't seem to access companions in Australia. So I had to update it. I'm not sure, Jaffa, so I had to go to the Google Play Store to update this to get the companions. The new logo, it is the little companion logo. I had to go into the store itself, update AFK Arena. When I updated AFK Arena, it came back. Now, one thing you'll notice right off the bat here, I don't have any of my friends. I can't use the Grez that we were using in there. I don't have any of the other heroes in here. So again, it's a little bit different with how it's done in here because they're making the campaign a little bit easier. And you can do this like the companion aspect. When you get to a certain point, you can choose who you want to be your friend and companions and who you want to travel with, essentially going through the companion cycle with an actual companion that you chose. So it's almost like we took the solemn vow and expanded on it to actually have a companion that you can use within the game itself. It's pretty cool. You gonna stick with companions? Oh, I'll do both, Primo. Absolutely, I'll do both. Yes, that's it. So you play with a real life partner, what Wicked said, like a duo. It's very cool. Will be a VOD on the channel after stream. Yeah, video on demand, if that's what you mean. Yes, it is there. So once the stream is done, these automatically go, because I stream through YouTube. I don't stream through Twitch. I don't stream through anything else. Streaming through YouTube, when the stream ends, it goes right into the recording. The recording will be there. Yes, the guild point. I remember live the guild point when we were playing again on the test server. The guild point was massive. That it was huge. It was the way that guilds and guild bosses should have always been done, and they didn't. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, free to play friendly absolutely could be, especially newer players. That's the other thing. I'm confused as to what this is. So this, Hank, is AFK Companion. So it's almost like a mirrored version of AFK Arena with some major tweaks and differences to it to make it a little bit more, I would say, user-friendly, maybe a little bit more more companion-focused. It's not AFK Arena, even though, again, it kind of lives in the same entity. It's a standalone game or a standalone version of AFK Arena is what it is. Once the updated, all the progression from your game is gone, you can switch right back to it. When you update the game, if you log in and it's AFK Journey, or if it's AFK Companions, I'll show you what I mean. Let me finish out this battle. So if you come in, and a lot of players lost it when this happened the very first time, when you come in here and you go into settings, right here, classic server. So if you log in and you are in AFK Companions, you can click classic server. That will take you to your AFK Arena account. That is still there in its entirety. And again, these are two that you can switch back and forth between whenever you want to. They are built into the exact same place, into the exact same game, which again is very cool. I like how they made the bridge, or really bridge the gap between both of them. 228. Oh, we still got a little bit more. Let's do some summons in here. We have some diamonds. I want to see what I can get. Now, you also notice up here is, as of right now, we don't have a wish list. There is no wish list in here. I don't know if that's going to be, if that's going to change in the future. But you can see we have Graveborn in here. Want to summon for Wilders because we have that awakened version of Solus that is out there. Companion points. Let's knock out a couple of these summons. See if we can get lucky with a few more heroes. I'm not sure what it's loading. And again, I don't know if it's going to be buggy. 99-cent purchase. Oh, I wonder if it's going to let me do it. We got $5 on our card. If it makes me put in the password, I'm going to skip it. It might not. There we go. We only got $5. There we go. So tap the space to start summoning 10x. And there we go. There's another elite. Who did we pick up? It is Chimera. Awesome. You get a wish list after summoning for a while. There we go. So any idea on how they plan to do hero releases? I don't know, Pug. So that was, again, another thing that we were kind of talking about on Discord is what is it going to look like? Of course, Soul. You kidding me? That was 99 cents. This is why we do it. This is why we do the stream. Let's go ahead and see. Spend a couple more diamonds in here. Yeah, 99 cents. I'm perfectly okay with what we get in YouTube, ad revenue, everything like that. AdSense. And there we go. There's our wish list. So we did get a wish list. Let's see what we got in here. And again, I'm not even sure the heroes we got in here. All right, so the bottom 4 are all of the rare heroes in here. So who do we have in here? So there's our new one. So Sonya is new. Let's go. And I'm going to go for old school AFK Arena core comps. Thane, Astrilda. We could put Hendrik in there. That would be my ideal. Again, we could put Hendrik in there, but I know Astrilda as a buffer does incredibly well. Let's drop these out and see what we got. So Brutus, of course, Brutus is just a monster. We have Scrag, Crescio, 5 pull, maybe there. Entendre, I know has to be built up a little bit. Let's check these Wilders out. Now, we did get our copies of Leica, which I like. Iran, Misha, or Mishka. I always kind of get those two confused. We have the turtle in here. Ooh, that's a tough choice. I'm going to go with Tassie. Let's go with Tassie. Oku, Cirrus, not really. No, I'll go with Ninja Turtle. Graveborns, who do we got in here? Let's swap these out. Grez, just old school Grez and Chimera. That's kind of broken. Thorin Cheese, of course. Silas, we need some support. Desirous support. Right there, support. There we go. This is a different game. Yes. It's kind of crazy. Is it a cash grab? I don't know. And honestly, only time will tell where this game ends up, how successful the game is. You know, right now there are just a ton of question marks that we don't have an answer to. There is no. I know. I don't know exactly, Patrick. That was a question we had over on Discord again. Yeah. Recommend Chimera. That's what I was thinking. I know Chimera, when we start thinking again, old school AFK Arena, Chimera was 100% the absolute monster when it came to a hero that could dominate in everything. Chimera used to be the carry long before Damon, long before, a lot of other heroes. Chimera was the absolute tank. When you thought of Chimera, Chimera was a hero that we used to run right up front. Chimera was an absolute monster, even when it came to the front. Now, like I said earlier, with the reinforcements, you can see we get to choose a tank or some damage or some crowd control, depending what you need. But I'm going to go ahead and let this run. Key differences between the games. Honestly, the heroes, the way the heroes are summoned, the amount of heroes you get a lot of heroes in this game, but the big difference is the guilds. So the guilds have cumulative guild bosses, massive change right there. The awakened heroes you do not summon, you actually get them for free within this game. You don't have to summon the awakened heroes. The beasts, they have different beasts. They have a whole entire different summoning system when it comes to the beasts themselves. So again, there's a lot of changes in here that are different. Info when it comes to a awakened Hippo and normal AFK Arena, it would be next year. So that's the thing. As of right now, we are done with the awakened heroes for here are 3 formations. Oh, there we go. Tap here to find a new teammate. Can be my teammate. Who do we got? So there's Bubble on. Soul is there 15 minutes ago. Failed to send request. Oh, they're not online. Stage gap is too far. That's it. So this is your companion. So when you think of the companion part, again, another big part. So you can see it coupled us right there with a race. I can use some of the heroes that are in there, which is cool. So looking at the reinforcements, you can see I have a couple heroes that are coming from different players, which again is kind of cool. So Grez dropped out of this formation because we didn't use them. So going to my regular heroes, we'll drop a Strilda in here, and there we go. We'll continue running this. So if you have a buddy that also plays AFK Arena, this would be great. Yes, absolutely, Hank. So literally, you are together. So think of the Solemn Vow as we see it right now within AFK Arena, the Solemn Vow, how you have your little, your apprentice, you know, your tutor, your apprentice. This game is both of the heroes together, both of the players together, playing the game together, which again is really what we missed. They took a lot of the things that, like I said, essentially were missing from AFK Arena and built them into this game. It's crazy. And even here we got run over, defeat on our first stage right there. Let's go ahead and see what we can summon up. We'll accept a couple more heroes. And I know a lot of these I just have to build up level wise. And we also got to throw some gear on there. I'm gonna have to go through and get some better gear, or actually get some gear for most of these heroes. Level wise, I know we still have a little bit more that we can build up. Like is going to give us the haste and the attack. You can kind of cheese it through there, and 40, 40, 40. What have we got? 20 right here. Oh, we're going to need more. We might be able to actually get some. Let's see. So we got some rare stones right there. Another copy of Hogan. Oh, we're getting the dailies. There's our weeklies. And then, of course, campaign formation. I feel like we're going to be able to make a little bit more progression in here, just with all the gear and everything else we have in here. Let's hop in. What's going on here, Mystical? It is AFK Companions. That's right. It is the Companions out of here. It is the release of Companions. There we go. We got a summoning ticket. Here shows your heroes progressing in AFK Arena. You may perform targeted summons. So who are we looking for in here? I'm going to go for Chimera. I'm not sure if that is going to be... players will gain targeted summon chances based on their highest hero ascension tier on the classic server. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Each account can only activate the hero return perk once. would you like to activate the perk on this account? Each account can only activate it once. Let's do it. Activation successful. There we go. Who do we get? Select a hero for targeted summons. Very cool. So hot. There we go. Chimera is hot. You know what? I'm going to go for Chimera. There we go. We got a copy of Chimera, and then it looks like it's on cooldown. You can summon this hero after summoning another 4 heroes. Wow. So that's pretty cool. There's hero summonings. There's the arena. And again, these are the little, I feel like the little changes in this game that are going to make it popular, that are going to make it pretty cool. This is not a new account. This is AFK Companions. That is right. That one guy. This is the companion server that went global. I believe it was today. Might have been released sometime last night. We got the server reset. But yes, this is AFK Companions in its entirety. Not a new account in AFK Arena. This is the build. This is the different game in its entirety. Let's go ahead, and I want to build up Chimera because we got that extra copy. Level 40 Chimera. Let's see if we can build her up. I think Estrelda needs a little bit more of a build. Yeah. When this is released, AFK app, you can click it. Yeah, you can change it in the settings. That is where this game is coming from, guys. It is from the settings. Let me make sure I don't have gear on here. And again, thinking of Chimera, yeah, we should be good. Let's go ahead and throw some of this on Chimera. I know I could do some more summons. I know I could do a couple other things. But I'm going to wait. So we're all 40 across the board. That's pretty good. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I have gear to throw on some of these guys that we just got. Yeah, there we go. Because even Chimera, we got some more skills. Boom, unlocking that. Got to get a little bit higher. Let's try it again. Let's see what it did. Did we start a new account? Yes, we did. In a brand new game, Hills. It's kind of interesting. Yes, love you. It is very similar to AFK Arena with quite a few differences. There are quite a few differences when it comes to this game in really retrospect of what we have in the current game. It's definitely a little bit different. It's fully released as of yesterday. What's the point of the companion mode? So the companion modes has the point of being able to play with other people. That is the big thing here, even here. Look at all of the summons, guys. You get 10 summons every single day. Again, I don't know when it's going to change. I don't know what it's going to mean. Travel notes, I haven't seen travel notes yet, but you can see we do get some different scrolls, which are our faction scrolls in there. We're going to build out the Wilders. So travel notes, hero chest, 1 out of 4, and a newcomer pack with a great value. We haven't unlocked this yet. So let's see, past quest, log into the game. Let's collect up all these. I'm wondering, there's the weekly, and there's our past rewards giving us some more loot out of here. Gonna have to wait and see to unlock the rest of this. Purchase the premium pass to instantly unlock the level 10 rewards. We're gonna save that. I spent 99 cents, and for today, that is my max. It's the name. Yeah, you play with a companion. So even I have another player that I'm playing with, which is right here. This is my companion, Erase. And I think Erase is on here right now. This is my companion, my other person. And again, if you know him in the game, if you know him in real life, we are going through this game as it sits right now together. We are playing AFK Companions. He is my reinforcement, and we are playing it together. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. And yes, it is. Yep, there we go. So there it is. So the Sherrick podcast. Yep, he is here. So Race is there playing. Oh, look at that. Gifted 10 memberships. No way. That is awesome. So Miko is in here. Didn't even see Miko. Thank you for gifting the memberships. That is absolutely awesome. I love seeing the little hippos right next to the name. That is awesome. Thank you for gifting those memberships. They're going to pop up in a couple minutes. It takes a little bit for everything to go through, but that is awesome. Yeah, we got a lot of players. And again, a lot of players. I know a lot of people don't talk in chat, but we see it every now and then that some players hop in, hop out. But that is awesome. Woohoo, look at that. Dusty got a membership right there. I've been playing AFK Arena for 5 years. Same here. We've been playing. I started playing right before Lucius was released, which is kind of crazy. You cheater, you stole my member. There you go. So Miko stole the membership for Soul. Can you still switch servers? I believe you can. I believe you can. That's actually a pretty good question. I don't know. Is there servers on here? So the store is unlocked. Did they have different servers? Select a server. There we go. So we're on server number 8. Yeah, 0 through 10. You can select a server in here. So there are 10 companion servers. And of course, remember this released yesterday. We're going to get, I think this is our free copy that we get. We dropped 99 cents in there, which was awesome. I've been following your channel, I think almost 5 years, at least since you started AFK Arena. Yeah, when I started AFK Arena, it did take me a little bit before we got the channel up and running. And honestly, I started doing YouTube with this channel with the advisement of a lot of other players, a lot of guildies, a lot of people in casuals. Way back when we started AFK Arena, they were like, you're playing the game anyways, just do it. So surprise. Oh, look, you can gift stuff. Array sent me a gift box. Let me see what we got. I found a gift box. Let's give it a thumbs up in there. What's in here? Surprise rewards. We got Naru, and we got an epic Naru. When we think about food, that is going to be awesome in there. Rare gear within the box. Now, we've been getting green gear. Let's see. So we are getting some more gear out of here. Let's pop open these chests and see what we get. So rare gear. There we go. So a bunch of blue gear right there. We save these normally. Traditionally, we do save these. I'm going to wait and I'm going to save those. Look at the AFK rewards. Guys, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Load, yeah, everything's so mystical. One of the big things is you'll notice right off the bat is when it comes to this game, the artwork, and again, I know a couple players have kind of mentioned this, is the artwork in this game is kind of crazy in comparison to playing AFK Arena for the crazy amount of time that we played it. This seems to be much cleaner. I know they've been kind of going through and cleaning up a lot of AFK Arena, the different artwork, a lot of that stuff. This definitely seems and feels a lot cleaner than AFK Arena. Honestly, it does. What's your ID? Right there. 194569. That is the ID. I always remember it over here with everything else that we have in there. And we also just got Misha. So I'm going to swap, and this, of course, is going to take out Hogan. I'm going to drop Misha in here. This should be a very good swap all the way to level 40 instantly. That's right. We don't have to mess with any of the stupid stuff with swapping all of that stuff around because the hero is already at 40. Now I can build up all of these in their entirety. Just have to swap them out in here. And there we go. And then we'll just continue running right through here. That is awesome. Let's bring back those days when Shamira was, oh, yes. Shamira, I am definitely building out Shamira. And we can even swap a couple beasts in here. I think we have a more powerful beast right now. And again, how you build, how you get and acquire the beast in this game is significantly different. It is significantly different. And there's Miko. What's going on? Many AFK players don't want to start all over. And I know, and I don't think a lot of AFK players will start over. I think there will be some that are like me, that don't mind playing a little bit, you know, of AFK, AFK companions, playing AFK, because it's not going to take a ton of time. And that's the reason, again, why I kind of stepped away from AFK Journey. The time sink was incredible. Now, you also have to think, though, is new players. So if new players are just coming to AFK Arena or new players coming to AFK Companions, this is all that they know. This is day one for AFK Companions as we know it, big picture. This is day one to a new game release. They're seeing the marketing for AFK Companions, maybe not even knowing that AFK Arena is out there. And again, when you download the app, it says AFK Arena. Companions is across the bottom of the banner when you download it. So again, we're going to have to see what kind of people think of it. It just kind of feels like an F you to regular players. Instead of making current changes to the game, they grab the stuff we loved. Yes, absolutely, Patrick. And that is the feedback that we have been giving to the dev team. That's what we've been giving to a lot of players, is what does it look like with all the players who have spent 5 years of their life in AFK Arena to come over here and just kind of make similar or just kind of make a mirrored game. What's going to be the incentivized? What are they going to cross over? What's going to bring over? Yeah, and see. Because ultimately, guys, you never know. This game might not catch, might not be worth it. It might be something that doesn't see the traction they're expecting. Could be something even, you know, in the next 6 to 12 months. If it's not getting the player base like AFK Arena did, it might not even be here. You never know what they're going to do if they pull the plug on something. And I was really questioning when it came out, when we started seeing like all the original releases, what did it look like? What's it going to be? Is it integrated into AFK Arena? And honestly, playing it out right now, it's new, it's flashy. A lot of players, you know, haven't seen it before, haven't played it before. We're going to have to see where it goes, really where it comes from. And look at that. Neat gifting another 10 memberships. Guys, that is 20 new memberships to the channel. Big love and support for gifting all of those memberships. And I'm not sure if he's targeting someone to try to get the membership, but that is a crazy amount. That is 20 new memberships in here, which is awesome. Companions has better quality QQL, but I find it does what Arena does, which took. So, and that's some of my thoughts is the quality of life in Companions might be a lot easier, and I hope they don't go through the dark road. And this is where a lot of games get stuck down the very, very dark road, is the PvP aspect. When you think of games in general, when you think of AFK Arena, but even looking anything, when you think of Raid, when you think of any game that is a bigger game, that is kind of more of a global game. And I think my Rowan's different in here. Did I borrow a Rowan? Let me see. I think I might have borrowed the Rowan instead of using my Rowan. I just noticed that. Let's take out Rowan. Let me drop my Rowan in because my Rowan's on 60. But like I was saying, when it comes to games like that, when it comes to games like this, it's kind of crazy with the PvP aspect. That is where the money dump, that is where the pay to win aspect really comes in with these games, is the now I want to show you this. This is again another part. Now remember, there are also two parts to the campaign in here. The guild castle is now available. Let's hop in here. Let's check out the guild castle. And I want to show you again, when you think of a lot of places, Knights of Trump, nice, the Limitless Union. You know what? I think I'm just going to create a guild in here. Spend 500 diamonds. Yeah. There we go. The FHG Hippos. We'll create a guild in here. What do we got? Oh, all those are locked. Unlock, unlock. Oh, a little bit later. Let's go with, what is that? Looks like something getting slaughtered. That is Belinda's little thing. Let's do a background in here. Again, very basic. We'll go with the knight. A border. We don't even get a border. Let's complete. There we go. So the guild. So we popped open the guild. The guild is up. Now you can see when we think about what are the changes from AFK Arena to Companions, this is my favorite place. When, and God, for Alfred Us, for all of these players that have been watching the channel for years, this is what they needed in AFK Arena, and probably would have been one of the saving graces that I would absolutely love, is going in here and having different things within the guild. So again, this is one of the biggest things and really one of the absolute silliest things that they could have done and they could have changed in so many places. Challenge the guild boss to earn your rewards. You can see it is Riz, but you can see Riz looks entirely different. We have a hunting blade in there. You also have 3 challenges and it is cumulative. So as we kill the boss is going to level up. And again, this is the way bosses should have been. This is the way that they should have them in AFK Arena. You can see all the different phases with the boss, even the reward bonuses in there that you can use, even summoning allies if other players are here. The next boss, of course, is going to be a guild boss for the Dune Destroyer. They needed to do guilds like this forever. They needed to. We have talked about this for 3 to 4 years at this point, of being able and really building out the guild in its entirety, the way that it needed to be done. They even have, you know, the guild treasure hunt. They have the things in the guild that we've always needed, that we've always wanted. And it's silly that they just add them in here and they just add them now. Even here, leveling up the guild itself actually brings value in the game. You have heroes in the game. There are so many things in here that, again, they needed to do and they needed to add to the game, to AFK Arena, that they just never did. That they never did. We never seen it. Silly. Just very, very silly. Very old AFK because of the dragon stuff. Yeah, the draconic stuff, again, a lot of players not happy with the draconic stuff. A lot of players did not want to and really chose not to do any of the draconic heroes. And again, I feel like that's kind of a big miss in there. But I love the guild tab. I love the ability they have in here to build out the guild, to build out the guild hall. And I want to think, can we go ahead and just literally like open this up? I don't know if we can open this up or if there's something I have to do in here. Search guild, invite to guild, announcement settings. And I'm wondering if this is no verification, resonating crystal level 5. I think you can just hop in here. So if anyone wants to join, guys, we're going to be running this for a while. I'm complete 20 stages to unlock the Arena of Heroes. So we will definitely get in there with the Arena of Heroes. Let me go ahead. And we still got 40 friends in here, which is cool. Gift from my guild. There we go. A rare expedition chest, which it looked like it was a strength expedition chest. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I want to see the arena. I want to get to the arena, Miko, and see exactly what it looks like. Travel notes again. We're getting a little bit more with the progression. Looks like challenge quests in here. Yep, join a guild. A few other things going to give us some more resources out of there. Pretty cool. Let's farm up a little bit. Let's go ahead and I want to farm up some of the campaign. And I think we can actually turn the speed on. And I still can't believe ultimate abilities. We'll do first time. I still can't believe that they unlocked from day one the auto battle. We have been, again, auto battle. They needed to do this from day one. Again, all of the gripes, all of the complaints that we see from AFK Arena, they've changed a lot here. They have changed so many things, which again is kind of crazy. So we'll let this farm for a little bit. I feel like Shamir is going to do well. I like Arena because it's super easy to make new accounts and get to chapter 30 in a short amount of time consistently. Do it all the time when I'm unable to push main or the wilder account. That's pretty cool. The pet is attacking. Yes, you get beasts at the beginning. You don't have to wait for them. You don't have to get the food. You don't have to summon them. You get the beasts at the beginning. You can see he's hopping out right here. He is attacking. And again, just the little things in here. There are also a couple different beasts, Primo. So when you go in here, there are a few different beasts. I don't think I might have one. Oh, right there. So there are a couple different beasts that are released in companions that we're not seeing in AFK Arena. So we'll see. You check my hero new features, see the amount of stars. I added you. You can check my heroes to see a new feature where they added the amount of stars you can get a buff. Let me check that out live. So he is saying there is a number of heroes that you can get a buff. Where are you at? There's Bort. I'm wondering, what is the name in your news? I think it might be. Most of these, they're 740. Oh, there we go, right there, 25. I'm sure that's probably you. There are the stars. So as you can see, Mishka right here has 2 stars. There's a divine effect or not yet available. You can see we do have the signature items in there, but the divine effect is not available as of right now. And I'm wondering, some of these, there's 5 stars. Look at that. That is awesome. Season 1. Got a season 1 frame in here. I'm not sure exactly what that's from. I'm sure from a guild event or something. Just because, again, it's very, very new at this point. It's very cool. I mean, again, guys, playing AFK Arena for 5 years, seeing something that is very similar to the game that I loved. Yeah, so many weird pets. And the pets, you can level up the beast. You can build out the beast with different skills and abilities. And again, that adds another massive dynamic when it comes to this game. And again, the sticking point of the beast that traditionally we see a lot of players that are building up the beast. They don't want the beast resonance. It's too difficult. It takes too long to level up. That's gone in this game. I don't know what it's going to take to, of course, get the abilities and all that, but that part of the game and really driving it out is crazy. Is this the game? No, it is done with beta. So the official release Hills that I seen on the Facebook page yesterday was the official release. It is up. It is playable. You have to download it. If you haven't downloaded it or updated your AFK Arena, it is built into AFK Arena. It is built into the exact same icon. And even if I open up my phone right here, it might be small, right in the bottom, that bottom left, I don't know if it's even going to zoom in here, has AFK Arena. It says companions underneath, and you can switch right between both of the games within there. You can go from the classic, which is the original AFK Arena, and the companions with literally a click of a button. Yep, it's in AFK Arena in settings. Only Grez has the ability, looks like. Look to the right of the bottom of the year. Only Grez has the ability. Let me see what ability Grez has. And I'm wondering, he said they added something to stars that are adding a little bit more abilities. Let me see what Grez looks like in here. Let me see, where's Grez? There's Grez. Oh, there's Divine. There you go. The 1 star, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shadow skills, shadowy shield skill, significantly increased shield value, HP. So it's almost building in the engraving. Skeletal Warrior Summon, enjoy. Look, the shield effect of Shadow Shield. That is the engraving. That is the engraving built into the stars. So if you don't have to engrave heroes, again, engraving was an absolute sticking point for a ton of heroes. The engraving skills are built into the heroes themselves. Again, that's pretty cool. I mean, again, that is pretty cool. Based in, you know, where we are with AFK Arena, that is a pretty cool feature. And I wonder if anyone, again, I don't know if there's applications or if anyone's joining the guild or if anyone wants to join the guild. That's entirely up to you. I don't want to see. Yeah, Exactly. As of now, no engraving. You get it from stars, which is kind of crazy. Pretty cool. Honestly, I am impressed with the changes. And again, we started this. We played this game, companions from beta day one, early release beta. They've definitely made a lot of improvements. A lot cleaner with the UI. A lot of changes. A lot of improvements as it is today in comparison again to day one beta when we we're literally reporting bugs on the things that don't work within this game. You need 5 stars to fully engrave the hero. I'm not sure how it works. It's engraving all over again. The engraveyard. That's it. If you guys remember the hashtag, the engraveyard that everyone hated the engraving system. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Early stream, we're just streaming because this is AFK Companions. This is the new game. This is the first opportunity that I had to share it with you guys. Wanted to hop on, wanted to run through and see what it's all about, see what the progression looks like. And it's actually pretty cool. It is pretty cool. This is Companions, God. Different. It came out, again, Facebook, I seen it early this morning that this was the release. It said, and I believe this is going to be it. They're going to do, of course, updates, adjustments, whatever it is. But this is AFK Companions in its entirety. So you can hop in, you can play along. It's pretty fun for it being a brand new game. And again, I take it with a grain of salt because it is brand new. We'll have to see what it looks like. Hero Return is a cool add-on, taking your highest heroes from the classic game, giving you a chance to pull them while using diamonds. Yes, I think, again, that's pretty cool. Do they have Awakened Heroes? They have one single Awakened Hero, God, and wait for it, the Awakened Hero you don't have to summon. When you get 5, that's right, 5 Ascended Wilder Heroes, they give you the Awakened version of Solus, which is the only Awakened Hero for free. You don't have to worry about time emblems. You get the hero for free. And again, kind of crazy to think that that's how they did it. But yes, it is crazy. It's interesting to see. And again, Awakened Heroes were a big sticking point with AFK Arena. Let's be honest. They were a very big sticking point with AFK Arena. And now in here, you're getting it from unlocking other heroes. Don't know what it's going to look like. We'll have to see. I do like the companion feature, though. I like the ability to come through here and actually play the game with, again, alongside other heroes, alongside other players. Guys, that's a really cool feature. There's Jaffa. So Jaffa joined us. Congratulations, Jaffa. Thanks for joining us. That's cool to see that other players are getting there. Let me hop in. Let me try the boss. I want to do the guild hunt. We have 3 challenges left. Let's drop in our regular formation and see. Oh, I didn't do a beast. I wonder if I can reset it. No, I can't reset it. I can't pause it. I didn't do a beast. My bad. That's okay. And you can see we still have the enraged timer right here. Boom. More life that he loses. But now remember, this is cumulative. So this is going to be my guild that we just created for 500 diamonds. That is going to score higher and higher in here. And the boss damage is cumulative. It's very cool. Yeah, I sped it up to the 2x. I thought I did anyways. I think I did it to the 2x. I don't know if I can do the 6x. I thought that was much later. I love Misha and the Wolves just tearing it up. And of course, Shamira doing Shamira's ultimate ability things. If you don't remember the original version of Shamira, guys, this was the carry. This was the ultimate carry for a crazy amount of time in AFK Arena. Up until the point when Damon was released, the original version of Shamira was the carry. Oh, 6x once we hit, yeah, 1940. That is a long time. Yeah, they released the Awakened version of Solus. That is the only one that we have. Is it that easy to get 5 Ascended Heroes? It seems like regular summons. It seems like actually the summons are a lot faster than they were and that they are in AFK Arena. Again, only time will tell. So let's see what we got out of here. There's our loot. Look at this. We got some essence. Wow, we actually got something that we could use. Don't know if that's going to hold true, but there we go. So there is my battle. There is my hunt. We're going to have to see new players. So it looks like maybe During the challenge, you can use the Hunt's Blade's powerful heroes. Huh. And there we go. There's the cumulative damage to the boss itself. There we go. Oh yeah, we do have a couple other players that are joining. That's very cool, guys. And again, I like how they did this. I like the build out. Let's do some more summons in here. Let's see what we got that we can actually pull in here. So there's our guild hunt. That does give us another summon for the beast. I think we also do have some scrolls in here. 22. And again, we don't want to do Greyborn. In here, is it going to cost 300 diamonds to switch? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on that one. We can just go ahead and save those. But again, you want to do Wilders in here. As much as I love Greyborn, we could do Greyborn. You want to do the Wilders in here because those 5 Ascended Wilders are going to give you the Awakened Hero. That's the big one. Going to play companions after the stream. Yeah, it's very cool. Also, something cool is they added Divine to some heroes that you can see them under portraits. Send a request to join the guild. You should be able to join. I think it's open because I didn't invite anybody else or I didn't add anyone else. There's Misha. And then not enough diamonds for another summon. We're close though. Stargazer, we're going to have to keep summoning, but there is a higher copy of Misha. Or Mishka. I keep calling her Misha because now I'm used to Misha. There we go. Let's level up. Here, and I think we have one more 60s across the board. We got a couple 40s in here. Seems relatively easy to gain levels. Seems like, again, it might just be me, but it seems like we're going through a lot faster than I remember the drag of the original AFK Arena. It does seem like it's going a little bit faster. Let me look around here. Rickety Cart. We can reset heroes. Let's go ahead. Let's auto-select. And I'm going to retire all of these heroes just like we normally do. Yeah, automatically retire new common heroes. Yeah, because I know all of these are just coming from summons. There we go. Those are all done. Reset again. We don't want to reset any heroes in here. Good. Summon 50 heroes. There we go. Let's check out our events. Hero return. So I think we're going to get another one. There we go. Select another one. Hero summoning. So then we can summon. And of course, we pick. This is on cooldown right now, but I'm going to go Wilders. We have Leica already. And again, I think I'm just going to stick with Wilders. Boom. Gives us a copy of Tassie. Tassie's unlocked. Just like that. I hope Lilith gives you some redemption codes. I wish. I don't know. And I don't know if there's any. Spending so much love and respect, following you forever. Been free to play for 4 years now. Very cool. That is awesome, Carol. Yeah, guys, free to play is, in my opinion, free to play is an entirely different experience when it comes to AFK Arena. Even when I was running the free to play accounts, it is a different experience in its entirety. It honestly, it is something something different, and it's a lot more challenging. So make a purchase at the store. Oh, I forgot we unlocked the store. What do we got in here? Ooh, those are always very good. Let's see, level up preview. Once you clear 4/8, the store items will be refreshed. So get more items out of there. Gear, I'm not going to worry about, but essence, absolutely. And here we got some summons. Pick up a couple more summons. Why not? It's early. We can still recoup from it. The barracks we cannot do. Let's drop in these summons. But we got another 10 more summons. Oh, just some more food. That's okay. There's our auto recycle. And just getting a lot more food. And we got Tassie in there. All right, let's see. What's going on, Tommy? Thanks for joining us. It's like it's like furniture. So Divine is like furniture. So again, it seems like a lot of things they're incorporating into companions. It just buffs every star rank. Oh, so yeah, every star that you add on there, it gives you the abilities we've seen with Grez. So again, that's a pretty cool integration, I would say, of quite a few different things. With some of that integration in here. We're already at what, 335? I wonder, even again, old school AFK Arena, farming this with this auto combat for as much as we can push. moving over to the tower, farming those towers all that we can with that auto combat. Once we get to a point, heading up the PvP. Once we finish with PvP, doing the exact same and going right back into campaign formations. Just doing the old school AFK arena cycle that we've seen before. And they said, I think after 6 chapters, there's no more bosses like this. I like the bosses. I think even though it's easy, it is pretty cool to see that you do take out the boss. Try out the arena. I thought it said like a couple more stages before I could do it. Let me see. There's the Forked Fate. Now this again is something. There we go. There's the arena. They said this is an easy place. There's the bounty board. There is the arena. Ciphers in there. Look at. Let's go ahead and challenge. Arena of Soul, Arena of Luna, which of course, let's go ahead and enter this one. Let's challenge. Let's see what we got here. So there is our no rank. We'll go for our lowest. What's this? 15. Sure, we'll give it a try. Let's drop in again our big tough team here. We'll drop in our best little beast, and we'll see what we get. Yeah, and I think the 2x speed seems slow because we've ran it 4 times for years. When companions officially released in global server now. So this is the official release from my understanding of AFK. This is AFK Companions official release as we're seeing it right now. This is the official release that is on there. 640 for the 4x speed. So we just have a couple more stages, and then we'll have the 4x speed in here. Again, yeah, 2x seems pretty slow, but we've ran it on 4x forever. And there we go, getting some more rank in there, also picking up. Yeah, as that is a mad amount of diamonds when it comes to summons. Let's see here. So there's a new player quick battle. Reach 1,000 to use quick. You can even just quick battle. You don't even have to go through here and quick battle it. Again, that's pretty cool. Need another 3 years of the release of Liberta and campaign. Yeah, I don't know, Primo. I don't know. And again, a lot of players were asking a lot of very fundamental questions like, hey, when are they going to be releasing heroes in here? What's the release schedule going to look like? Guys, unfortunately, right now, we have no clue. We have no clue. I guess this is the official companions from the test server. No, this is the actual update. This is the actual release integrated into AFK Arena. If you go into AFK Arena and go into settings, companions is there. If you updated the game, it is already in there. It is ready to go. So there is a snowfield buff. That's pretty cool. Again, let's try this one again. What do we? Yeah, it's a different formation. Wow. So that is pretty unique. It's a 3-2 formation. So this does change up the formation a little bit from what we're used to. But still, that's pretty cool. Yes, Ika. This is the official. As far as I know, this is the official. Even there, we just got another letter to go ahead and build somebody up. Yeah, we could farm this up quite a bit. Defensive setting, again, we'll drop our beasts in there. Let's put them in the middle. Yeah, look at the maps. They do. So almost, I mean, Snowfield, Swamp Forest, they almost built in the treasure scramble into PvP. That's, again, oh, rush rewards, view the event. Oh, if I go through here and complete a lot. I was thinking that it was running auto when I wasn't here. So let's pick up some more scrolls from the boot camp. Yeah, rush rewards. So as long as we can push through a lot of this content, we'll be able, which right there we do get a copy of Nimisu. Quick battle is not used to get higher rank. It's just higher rank. You can beat players. Oh, and get the rewards. Tap to speed up the reunion progression. There we go. Stage complete. Speeding up the class. Oh, this is what we've seen. The warm reunion. This. So they gave me these. This, of course. What do we got here? We got Stargazer cards. So this, again, this is an event that we've seen normally within AFK Arena. There we go. So getting a new hero. Boom. There is our copy of Nimisu. So again, very cool. Clear 1310 to get Taylene. They're giving us the original version of Taylene, guys. Again, pretty cool. The essence of a true gladiator. Get some more diamonds out of there. Pick up another chest. Let's level some of these up. Again, campaign. Let's equip and see if we can get any of these heroes just a little bit higher. We can get through a little bit more of the content, which I think we just need Leica. And now we got all their skills. That's going to be a game changer, getting all of those skills and abilities unlocked. Once they start getting to 61, yeah, we can go through a lot of this, which is going to be cool. I check settings. There's no campaign thing, probably just released. So you have to update it. So if you didn't update AFK Arena, I had to go in, go through the Google Play Store over here on BlueStacks, and I had to update the application myself. It didn't automatically update from AFK Arena. Oh, it should be in the top. I'll show you. Soon as we finish this. Yeah, it says switch. And again, I don't know if it's going to be everywhere. I'm assuming because right here in your settings, it is right here. Classic server, or it'll say companion server. Yep, update AFK through the store. That's what I had to do. And I know a couple other players that were in the stream. Does the companions affect the classic account? No. I mean, it is separate. They are separate. So when I click classic server, it'll say, hey, this takes me back to my FHG YouTube account on the classic server. This takes me to the companion server, which is what you're seeing right here, is the companion server itself. So it doesn't affect anything on the original server. You can go back. So team of 2, fair play, alliance medals. And there we go. So you won't be able to lead, change your teammate. I'm going to stay with erase. Let's do it, erase. Registered successful. Phase starts in 2 days. So you, again, companions, team of 2 players doing it together to get alliance medals. Guys, that's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. What is the general premise of companions as to AFK Arena? They pretty much took a lot of things that players didn't like in AFK Arena and built on the same base this game. It is essentially what they did. There we go. So we got a big Ninja Turtle. We got quite a few Wilders. Again, I want to build out the Wilders in here. But that's essentially what they did, Tommy, is they took some of the things within AFK Journey itself, or excuse me, AFK Arena itself, moved it over to Companions, and that's what we're running. And that's kind of what you're seeing now, is what they brought over and how they brought it over. There's half a dozen things that are totally different in this game than what we see with AFK Arena. The guild system is revamped. The beast system is revamped. The furniture in the engraving is revamped. There's a lot of changes with this in comparison to what we see with traditional AFK Arena. And it's super limited right now with heroes. We only have, I think we counted, 6 Celestials, 5 Hippos, and then 1 Awakened hero, which is the Awakened version of Solus. So it's pretty. Is there any dimensional heroes? I don't think so, Primo. I don't see any dimensionals, no draconic heroes. None of that as of right now that I'm aware. The next Awakened hero they will be adding is another Wilder. You can get 2 for free with 5 Ascended. There we go. So just what Live said. So build out your Wilders and focus on building out the Wilders. We have 4X. Oh, I think I just seen it. Whew, guys, back to the 4X speed. This is going to be a dream come true. Boom. There we go. I think it turned it on. Complete. Oh, 640 to unlock it. It's not there, Joven. You teased me with that. You teased me. We got to get through 640. Where are we at right now? 4.8. Guys, we haven't even touched the surface on getting through here. Yeah, so 640, it's going to be released. Even though the button's there, it's not letting us do it. I didn't know either. I'm just teasing with you. There we go. And of course, like I said earlier, auto battle. Guys, we can just set this and run. And what I usually do, AFK Arena, is running the towers traditionally, running the campaign formations, I will do just this. I will literally put this on my second screen. If you didn't know, I have a second screen over here. That's where all the chat is. That's where everything is recorded. But I will put AFK Arena on my second screen. I will sit here. I will do my video editing. I'll do my recording for the finance channel. I will do everything that I need to on my primary screen while I run AFK Arena on my secondary screen, going through, and that is how I farm like crazy. So getting to or multitasking between two things, even having two instances up of BlueStacks, running two separate accounts over here, Guild of Guardians and AFK Arena, while I'm doing all of my editing and everything on my primary screen. It's kind of crazy. I'm confused about Classic. Is it still Duo? Not sure what you mean, Hills. So AFK Arena and AFK Companions are separate games that are in the same application. They are in the exact same application. They live in the same instance. And they share it. I'll try out the King's Tower. Yeah, we can try out the King's Tower. And again, campaign farming, this again is just going to take time. I love having Shmira and Rowan in here. You talk about bringing back some very big nostalgia memories for me. Yeah, going through here with these heroes, it's kind of crazy. Even here, we can put up Belbella. Haven't used this beast as of right now. Let's swap these. And then, of course, we get the all right back here from Leica. Boom, there's our haste buff. 4x speed. Yeah, still got to wait for that one. Well, look at Belbella right there. We'll farm this out, guys. We will farm this out. Do FHG. You should be able to find it, Wicked. Is that what I need? Oh, tap to continue. Didn't auto battle. Yeah, FHG should find it. I think it's FHG Hippos. I think that's what I named it. Seems Awakened Thorn is another. Yes, that is what we're seeing. Overall, players have been very disappointed with the Awakened version of Thorin. The way that the hero is working, the utility. Yeah, it's sad to see, and I don't know. I know there's already been a quick fix. One, to the new beast in relationship to the Abyssal Expedition, and two, they made an adjustment already to Thorin. I don't feel like it's enough. I don't feel like it's enough. It might be, and I'm just kind of underestimating it right now, but I feel like they need to do some more adjustments to that Awakened version of Thorin. And the big problem that I see is, one, when it comes to level deficiency, he's dying too fast. He's dying too fast. He isn't putting out the damage. We're not seeing it fast enough. That it's working with the Awakened version of Thorin. It doesn't seem like it's working. The second big problem that I'm finding with the Awakened version of Thorin is you can't have support to buff him up. So even though he does quite a bit of damage, even though it does quite a bit of damage, you don't have the ability to have any support heroes around him because you don't want to keep him alive. So when you think of Daemio, when you think of Ulna, when you think of a couple other heroes, you do not want to keep him alive. You want him to be dying, and you want him to be dying over and over and over, which has led to your entire back line being wrecked because you're competing or really having 5 heroes versus 4 heroes, and they're dying out very fast because, of course, Thorin isn't a traditional tank like we see with Shmira or Aethys, where, you know, he can hold the front line because he's dead. And again, that's by design. I see Awakened Thorin in Cursed Realm and Treasure Scramble. It might have been the change, Primo. Again, I noticed the hotfix this morning. Haven't done anything with them. Haven't looked at anything. Haven't done anything as of now. I don't know maybe if that was the big thing that they needed. Do we still get a companion with our current account for Classic? Do we still get a companion with our current account for Classic? I don't know what you mean about the companion, Hills. Do we still get a companion with our current account? So they're separate. I don't know. You get the new one. You get a companion that you can run with. Like I said, I was working in here. I'm the leader of my guild in AFK Arena. Been in leadership for years. Maybe I'll be a deputy in companion guild, please. Yeah, I can, Wicked. Let me know your name. I'm not. Some players don't have the same name in chat that we have in the guild. Yeah, I mean, I have no problem. If you want to be a deputy, definitely. Even here, we're getting some free loot that just keeps popping up from the King's Tower. Let me hop in the guild, and I think a couple more players. Yeah, a couple more players. That's probably you, Wicked. I'm assuming that is Wicked. Now, how do we promote? Block report. Nope. A point. Point to point is the Hunt Blade, Guild Master, Guild Deputy. It's Wicked. There we go. I thought it was Wicked. And again, you can see like some players, including usually myself, I don't use the same one. But the Guild Hunt is up. You can see all of the players up here. It's pretty cool. Again, I'm happy with how the game is looking so far. Still very early. We'll have to see what it looks like, what it holds, what players think of it, and really how well it's received from both the AFK community, but also from players that have never played AFK Arena. You know, what does it look like? What and who is it drawing? It's going to take time. It's really going to see. Love to see Lilith, the awakened version of Lucretia. Yeah, that would be insane, Tommy, if we could get there. Can we see how to... So the Pets and Companion, right here, Beast Grounds. To capture the beast, you get beast random. So when I capture, you have a chance. So you can see there are all three of these territories. When I click one of these territories, I have a random chance to catch one of these three beasts. For instance, right here's Belbella. Boom, we know we're going to get a copy of Belbella. We can run through these. And again, there's Shroom Spooter. There's a couple of the new beasts. It randomly gives you a beast within here. And as you make more progression, as you level up, the beast levels actually do get higher as you make progression. That's something, again, when we started thinking about, when we beta tested this game, yes, because the beast, as you can see, elite quality, legendary quality, very similar to what we have with our heroes itself. You can level up the beast. You are no longer required to get all of the baits, do all the summons, all of that. You can get multiple copies of the beast, and that's how they're built. So you can combine multiple copies of the beast, and that's how we build them out. Yeah, and that's another thing. Again, we got to see exactly what it looks like, and how it's received from players, the community, everything. AFK Journey definitely got a little stale. My big thing with AFK Journey is the gameplay was good, which there I thought I seen an epic pet. I thought I just seen a purple pet right here. Like I was saying though, Journey was good. I liked how AFK Journey was going. My problem was the time sink. I could not spend, hours per day in AFK Journey. It was just way too much. So here again, you can ascend it. As you can see, same copies. We need 4 of the heroes, or 4 of the beasts, but you can ascend the beast. You can see right here, 4 of these will take it to legendary with the Tufty ear. Just got to get multiple copies of the same ones. And then even looking at the list, when we start building this out, this is almost like a beast resonance. So you can see all beasts, health go up, the attack goes up, the defense goes up. As you're building and summoning the beasts in here, you're building them out in their entirety out of here. And then of course, there's a bunch we haven't seen, like the Ice Crown and the Owl, that are really pivotal in AFK Arena. Don't know how effective they are going to be here in AFK Companions. But again, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. This is not the test server anymore, Benedict. This is the official, this is the legit AFK Companions. It is here. I'm on server 8. Yeah, I'm not sure about the cross server, anything like that. And look at that. Yeah, that is 30 memberships, guys. That is insane with the gifting of the memberships. We're going to have, and almost everyone is starting to have hippos next to the name. But guys, the love and support for the memberships, it is awesome. That is absolutely tremendous. With those memberships, it's crazy, but it's awesome to see. I love when we're in chat, when we're going through, and I see the little hippos like right next to Tommy's name. The longer that you have the hippo, the different hippos, all the way up to, I believe, 2 years. D2, a couple other players do have the really, really long hippo. I thought Classic was another companion mode. Yep, it's just AFK Arena. Now it's called Classic, which is funny, Hills. But there we go. Congratulations to everyone who got the gifting of the membership there. That is awesome to see. And I'm wondering going in, you know what? I'm going to hop in and I want to do more campaign progression. Now, the reason being, I want to get to the point of, there we go. So campaign progression, but I want to unlock the speed. I feel like if we can go through here and we can unlock the speed, it's going to be a lot easier. Again, why didn't you choose me? I don't know, Primo. Are you hiding in chat? Sorry, is this new app or switch from the classic to the... So you need to update your app, Benedict. If you haven't updated your app that says AFK Arena, but when you look at the little icon, it says companions across the bottom. It is the exact same app that AFK Arena runs in. You can just switch between classic and you can switch between companion. It is the exact same app, but I personally had to go into the App Store, download it myself or update it myself to get it to work. It wouldn't do it automatically. It didn't do it automatically. But yeah, I had to go in there and I had to do it myself to get the update in there. I like that we're making some pretty solid progression. Again, I want to auto this when we're done with the stream, with everything's done, which I think we're well over an hour. But when we're all done with the stream, I'm going to auto this. I'm going to play it for a little bit, a little while tonight. We'll make a lot more progression, get through here, do some more summons. And again, I'm going to cover this for a while. We're going to have to see where it goes. If it's a game that really does take off, AFK Arena, I am still going to cover. I'm not going anywhere. It's a game that I absolutely love. But over on here, want to see what it brings. Want to see the changes, want to see the differences, definitely want to see exactly what it's going to bring. This is a lot of work. You just have to update it and it's there. We have the OG heroes in the side. Yeah, that's another thing, God. Like I said, for me, playing AFK Arena since the start, seeing our Chimeras and, you know, using Rowan again, using Leica, even thinking of when they released Nara, when they released Lucius, it's a kickback to the nostalgia of what AFK Arena was when we started, which is kind of crazy. They added conditions to some battles. You can't have more than 2 units die. Oh, if you want to clear the stage, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, no Liberta, no Ainz, no Lucretia. I had to delete the game and then re-download it to use companions. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, I was able to upload it in 2. Going to play it later. Okay, yeah, Primo, I'll save you a spot. There's the Forked Fates. Now, guys, this is another part, again, when we talk about the differences between the game, the Forked Fates, this is hard mode when it comes to your progression, when it comes to AFK Arena. This is the hard mode. The difficulty are unimaginable and the requirements are much stricter. No more than 2 allies death. This is the hard mode of this game. So as much as I like the campaign, and a lot of people don't, which I really don't either, but looking in here, this is the hard mode of AFK Arena campaign. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, Chimera is overpowered. Absolutely. I love this new server. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I like the integration that I don't have to log out of companions to get an AFK Arena, that I can literally just switch between them. I like it. I think that's a pretty cool integration that they did. Yeah, Remwen. That's right. They removed engravings. They removed the furniture. They removed collections. There's a lot of stuff. It's not enough for a new mode. Yeah, and that's it. That's what it reminds me of, the WoW Classic. If you've ever played World of Warcraft, which I did for 10 long, amazing years, yeah, it's almost like a classic version of AFK Arena, but it's very cleaned up, and that's what I think. No, AFK Arena is not going anywhere. Not going anywhere from me. Not going anywhere as far as I know. It's still super successful. It makes a lot of money, guys. When you think of Lilith overall as a company, AFK Arena still brings in a ton of money. I played WoW since 2012. So funny, Jarek, is I beta tested World of Warcraft. So at the time, we were playing, we were actually playing at that time Dark Age of Camelot. If you've ever played it, absolutely phenomenal game. We were playing Dark Age of Camelot when we were beta testing World of Warcraft, God, which was 2017, no, it had to be later than that. No, because I was in the military. I joined the military in 1998. So it would have been around 1998 when we were playing. Yeah, when we were playing. So, I mean, God, thinking of that, you're talking 26. No, it couldn't have been that long ago. I'm going to have to think because I was in the service when, no, we were playing Ultima Online. It was after. I'm mistaken. That is way off. When I was in the service, we were playing Ultima Online. We switched to Dark Age of Camelot. I was out of the service playing Dark Age of Camelot when beta testing of World of Warcraft was. Yes, that was way back when. Yeah, because I got out of the service in 2004 from active duty, 2008 from, or no, 2002 from active duty, 2006 from reserves. Yeah, so it was that time. So I got out of active duty 2002. We were still playing Dark Age of Camelot. We were beta testing World of Warcraft in the 2000, yeah, probably 2004. That's probably about spot on. Yeah, the auto battle Dusty is killer. It is killer. I just found out I'm 45. A lot of people ask how old I am. Miko, yes, I am 45. Just thinking again, kind of the timeline. Yes, love Dark Age of Camelot Dreadnought. And if you know anything about a Bone Dancer in Dark Age of Camelot, I had a fully built out Bone Dancer that I could solo literal raids with everything with, I believe it was the master levels back then. It was insane. It was insane when it came to Dark Age of Camelot and running with players. We were the top relic carriers in our servers. It was crazy. And as you can see here, we didn't meet the requirements, no more than 2 allies' death. So it just goes in a loop. Now in here, the rewards, I believe, are a little bit, I think the rewards are a little bit different. Look at the cheesy smile. That is awesome from Erase. The cheesy smile that came right out of there. You can deploy 5 heroes. It's really cool. The duo co-op, that's a cool addition for companions. And again, it lives and really speaks to them making companions cooperative within the game itself. We have another boss that's coming up here. Very cool. We're already at 22 friends. I know the guild's probably filling up over there. We'll have to go in here. I think I linked email. I don't want to do that right now. All right, so let's see. We got Mishka. We can build out Mishka. Let's go. Let's go tank a little bit higher. And of course, when we get to this level, finally have that last one, which of course is the heal. So not only do we have Rowan healing, but we also have Mishka healing. And you can see right here the martial rating of 90. There's a lot of different things up here really integrated with this game that is different. Oh, I didn't even have to do that account registration. We still got, what do we got? Labyrinth, future development, bounty board, old school bounty board. There we go. Complete. We get some resources. Level 2. Let's dispatch. What is that? We don't even have to mess with the old school bounty board and filling it ourselves. That is crazy because, of course, everyone hated doing that in its entirety. You get to go ahead and just fill up the bounty board from the beginning. New players, if you are just coming into AFK Companions, you don't know how easy that you have it in so many places, which is crazy. What's going on, Justin? Thanks for joining us for the stream. 46, yeah, 46 next month. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm 46 next year. So we are getting there, getting ready for retirement, just like we've talked about before. On the finance channel, yep, definitely want to get there now. Of course, this is a little different because the guild isn't here any longer. Let's see if we have any more summons. We have one right here. Come on, Noble Tavern. There we go. So we have what? One. Again, I'm going to save the other one for later. There we go. Another double pull. It is. There is Skarath. Old school 5 pull. And I'm almost wondering if we can do the old school 5 pull. And there is Desira. And look at that. Miguel, thank you for subbing to the channel, guys. That's already 2 subs and not even going to go, but that is 30 new memberships that we have seen. Absolutely crazy. But there is 2 brand new heroes that we got. So we got 1 card right here. Again, we're going to stick and go with our Wilders. Hopefully we can get lucky. And there's Iran. Just talking about the 5 pull, and we pull him right out of there. And I believe we can also get some free copies. if I remember, where's our little newbie? Get all the heroes. No, that one we got to make a little bit more progression. Newbie rewards are going to come in time. Merchants. Also, here's the packs. Ooh, the monthly card, guys. We don't have anything on our card, but look at that. A big extra perk right there. We also have a few resources, deluxe monthly card points in the perk store, so you can see where that's going to come in and really roll downhill. Don't know if I'm ready or I'm into that yet. We're going to have to see where we're at. We're going to have to see exactly what this looks like and where we're at, but I'm going to have to go through and just farm this out. I'm going to have to farm it. I'm 20 in like 25 days. Getting there, Miko. 20 is the new 40. I'm grinding. I'm going to grind after the stream. Suck at 7-4 because of Thane. Thane's a nightmare. Guys, if you're not familiar with old school AFK Arena, Thane was the absolute nightmare in original or old school AFK Arena. If you built Thane to a plus 30 signature item, it was done. It was game over because no one could target Thane with his plus 30 signature item. His damage would go through the roof and he'd one-shot PvP forever. Again, old school, he just absolutely dominated everything. Dominated everything. It was kind of crazy. If you already have email linked from AFK, oh yeah, so it just gave me the challenge complete. I'm gonna have to, again, run through here. We're gonna have to let this farm. Got a lot more to do. Gotta get the videos ready for the finance channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, guys, I love doing finance. It's what I do professionally, helping a lot of people with it. Thane, Flora, and Tassie are a pain. Yes, Thane, Flora, and Tassie have always been a pain, Benedict, way back, even low, you know, when you get to higher levels. When Flora came out, the Flora levels were the stopping point where literally hundreds, if not thousands of players would be stuck on the Flora stages because it was so broken because you had to kill everyone before Flora dropped. Flora would wreck your team before you could do anything. It was a nightmare with Flora stages when Flora came out. Tassie late game in the AFK Arena. Yes, the banishment. The banishment and, of course, trying to hit the target. Tassie's always been kind of that moving target. I know, very, very difficult to deal with. Again, I remember, again, old school AFK Arena. You're bringing back the nightmare stages that we once seen. All right, guys, I know we're a little bit over on the time. I think almost an entire hour over on the time. Definitely wanted to hop in here, get everything set. Again, this is going to be content that we're going to be covering on this channel in conjunction with AFK Arena and Companions. We will be covering both of them on a regular basis. Still have so many questions about this game, where it's going, how often heroes are going to come, what's it going to look like in the future. There are literally so many question marks. It's going to be kind of crazy. But all right, guys, so all the love and support for the channel, all of the new members, welcome to the 30 new members, which again is kind of crazy that there are 30 new members. Niche for giving out all those memberships. It's kind of crazy. How to use the Thorin cheese. The Thorin cheese is a whole nother time. If you go to the channel, search Thorin in there, it is there. The Thorin cheese, there's a lot of different videos about it. It only works in niche cases with the Thorin cheese, and it's very, very difficult to get to work in other places. But again, guys, that is going to do it for today's stream. As always, thank you guys for watching the content, supporting the channel. All the love and support. It's amazing being able to talk to you guys about AFK Arena and AFK Journey. So have a good night. Got a lot more to come on the channel. And as always, thank you guys for watching.